Good morning, everybody. It is day 4 of ARTventure into Neverland. Hello,
Hi,
everybody
everybody.
on Instagram. So today is, the reason we're wearing these crazy, colorful feather boas is because it's Neverbird Day.
Yes.
And we don't know what the Neverbird was. You know, it
Yeah,
could have
they,
been.
they never talk about her in any of the movies or other renditions.
I think one of the Disney cartoons, they have little never birds, and they're like little cartoon birds that would be flitting around in your backyard garden. No way. How could Peter Pan get in that size of a nest? So, anyway, it's Never Bird Lesson Day. Wow, it's really blue in that one.
Well, that's because I chose the blue filter.
Libby's putting filters on all of our Instagram lives, so they're not quite the right colors of our paintings, but that's okay.
Yesterday it was a little bit off. I was trying to find bubbles and then it skewed all the colors, so that was kind of a disappointment, but whatever.
It doesn't matter. If you want to see our purple and blue mermaid hair, then just go to Facebook and watch it there. But it's like you're not going to miss anything if you didn't see it. So, oh well. So here is the sample piece, and we did the video with the 9x12, and we're just doing these on acrylic paper because it's a lot easier to store after you paint them. You don't have to like find a huge wall space because look at the difference. So this is easier for us to do with our cameras and easier for moms to hang or store in their archives for their children someday. Isn't that funny? I'm so funny.
She's hilarious.
Okay, so let's talk about our cosplay crafts. We created these fun Neverbird masks. We chose not to wear them so as not to scare your children. So that one is actually purple, even though it looks a little blue.
It looks blue, but
and this one's pink. I should be. You just stuck that right in front of my face.
Right in front of your face, huh?
So these were masks from Party City for 99 cents or $1. You can get them in any color. The feathers were all in a pack from the Dollar Tree, and they're like all over us right now. We're like going to be breathing feathers. It's like yesterday we were all glitterized with our mermaid, and I washed my face several times after the live, took a shower, washed my face this morning. I still have glitter. I'm going to have glitter all over my face for a week probably. So now it's glitter and feathers. So anyway, these little feathers were in this big pack from the Dollar Tree. Let me get a drink of water. Excuse me.
And pretty much what we did was we took these little jewels as well, and we just glued the feathers over the mask, and then we glued the jewel over the top to kind of cover up the seams.
And if you don't have jewels, we did a seashell for this one because the Neverbird lives on the water. So we chose to use a pelican as our Neverbird and just made her have crazy feathers. But oh, you had mentioned earlier that she gets left out, but we say she's very integral to the story because she saves Peter Pan when he's on the Marooner's Rock. So she gives him her boat, her nest to use as a boat, and then he gives her the hat he stole from the pirate. So I can't remember which pirate it was. Do you remember?
No, it was John's top hat, but then a pirate stole the top hat and then he stole it back from the pirate?
Maybe.
I think it was something along those lines.
Don't know. Don't remember. So anyway, I wanted to remind you to download the 47-page PDF with the recipes. You want to talk about what's on today's menu?
Yes, I do. So we have a whole bunch of fun, really cool stuff for the Neverbird. We have Never eggs, which are basically just stuffed eggs that we dyed the insides green, so it's really funny.
Why we chose green, I don't know, but we probably just had that food coloring from the clock because we did all the cooking one day.
Yes.
2 days.
We had goldfish crackers and gummy worms, and then one of our favorites were these granola nests.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, they were really good.
I almost said num num.
Num num. Well, it's the same difference. They were really cool. It's basically just granola that you shape into like the nest shape, and then we put little
muffin tins.
And muffin tins, yeah. And then we put little peanut M&Ms in there for the eggs. So as you can see, they were really cool, and they were yummy.
Easy to make.
So, yeah.
I say that because I didn't make them. I made it. I think Olivia and Alec.
Yeah, we both worked on it together. But they were a fun little snack, especially with the added chocolate M&M pieces. They really helped.
They were very tasty.
Yeah, it was a neat, fun thing.
So I want to remind you of a couple of things. First of all is that if you are not a member of our studio, we are opening enrollment next week, August 2nd through the 5th, or 6th. Make sure you're on the wait list because there might be a special email going out on Sunday to only our wait list members. And also, don't forget about
Don't look at the
squirrel. A squirrel just ran up our roof. Squirrel.
She hates squirrels.
I don't hate them, but they eat my bird seed, so I don't like them. Anyway, we have a contest going on Instagram. So if you're over there, find Masterpiece Society's page, find the contest giveaway post, like it, save it, share it, tag some friends for all these. There's the rules over there to give you more points to enter for a chance to win a 1-year subscription to the Masterpiece Society Studio, plus our entire collection of art appreciation curriculum, which is not included in the studio. So all of that together is over $600 in value. Also on Facebook, and we are loving all the pictures y'all are posting. So there are different rules over here. You can tag friends under each video, but if you put pictures of your kids doing, like we've got the crocs, we've got the mermaids and the fairies so far, you can post pictures of their creations, pictures of them creating. You can do it from behind if you don't want to post their face. You can do them in costume or the snacks. We've had all of the above. So you get 3 points, 3 extra entries, I should say, for sharing the pictures over here on Facebook. We love seeing your children.
Yes, that's one of my favorite parts, is getting to see the art that y'all create from our lessons. That just makes me so happy.
Yeah. So. But we have a special thing that we want to add, and I'm going to add it to the Facebook post, and we'll figure out how to share this with everybody. But I got an email yesterday from a mom, Susan, her family has been participating in the summer art camp, and she said that they love choosing the names, which in our PDF guide, Olivia and I had a fun time creating pirate names and mermaid names and fairy names and lost boy names. So you would take the first initial of your name to find your first name, and then the month you were born to find your last name, and you have a Neverland name, and you can mix and match. But Susan emailed us, and her daughter Felicity wanted Neverbird names. So she created this amazing list of Neverbird names, and then Susan and Felicity gave us permission to share this with everyone who is part of our summer art camp. So I love it because
I know she did such a great job.
And I was looking at my name would be A is Starling, and my birthday is in November, so that's Starry Night. So my Neverbird name is Starling Starry Night.
I love
which I love.
Yeah, that's so cute.
And I'm glad I got the Starry Night.
Even though Van Gogh is my favorite artist.
Even though I have seen the actual Starry Night in person and you haven't.
Anywho, my name was Darling Frosted Flight, and I thought that was adorable.
And our names actually rhyme.
Yeah,
so I'm
that
Starling
was such a neat
Starry Night, and you're Darling Frosted Flight. So we are some awesome Neverbird people here. So put your feathers on. Well, maybe not if you're fixing to create. I've already released the art lesson for our studio members, and as soon as we're done with this live, I'm going to release it to the non-studio members. So after you paint, you probably want to put your feathers on, because you don't want your feathers in your painting. Or maybe you do. That might be a cool mixed media project.
That would.
You could like sprinkle some feathers on your Neverbird.
Like instead of glitter, you would use the feathers.
Mamas don't like glitter, and I don't think mamas are going to like feathers. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining us, and we cannot wait to see your Neverbird paintings. So keep posting them and keep tagging us, Masterpiece Society, and hashtag Masterpiece Society and hashtag ARTventure into Neverland.
Yes.
And we will see you all tomorrow for our last day, and we're going to have to figure out how to get 3 people in here,
because we'll have a special guest tomorrow.
Our special Pirate is joining us tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. So until then, we'll see ya.
Bye.